It's time for Around the Ozarks News, brought to you by the Springfield-Greene County Park Board, Blue Current, and Thompson Sales. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Foreheads.
Hey, good morning on Tuesday. And for all you fall lovers, you're loving today because it feels like fall. High in the low 70s.
It's kind of wild.
Around. Yeah. It's cozy
right on
up
cue.
by the fireplace with a pumpkin spice something or other.
All right. Well, look at news. This is kind of a strange story. A man is facing charges for crashing his car into the Amazon warehouse in Republic. It happened early Monday morning, like overnight hours. The man crashed into the building, then ran off, but he was found and arrested by police. Heads up, a big road closure is coming. The intersection of National Avenue and Division is going to be closed for more than a month. Its closing date will be on Monday, October 7th. So you got a couple weeks, but you might want to mark your calendar because that's a busy place and it's going to be closed for 45 days as that intersection is reconfigured. As you know, the railroad line goes straight through that intersection. So they're reconfiguring the whole thing. But with the railroad, it complicates the process. So they've got to close it down while they work. Again, closing on October 7th.
Yeah, it's a couple of weeks away. I just drove through that intersection the other day, and they're doing a lot of work to it. I used to drive it all the time because when Convoy was located up near Commercial Street, that's kind of the way I went. But that's a big job that they're doing there. It's a big intersection.
That's a lot.
So I'm glad I don't drive it anymore. It'll be a while. Starting today, a quick reminder, Missourians can vote for president, governor, U.S. Senate, all the other things as well. Absentee voting for the November 5th election is now open. This is only, you should know, for people who will not be able to be at their normal polling place on election day. And you have to sign something saying that's true. So you could vote in person at the Greene County Election Center or North Booneville from 8 to 5, Monday through Friday, if you fit the bill. Health organizations in Southwest Missouri are getting almost $3 million total from the federal government to focus on mental health and substance abuse services. Jordan Valley is one of those locations, receiving about $600,000 itself. Taxpayer money from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services is funding those payouts.
All right. The Meyer Orthopedic Center and Rehab Hospital on South National is getting 6 new operating rooms. The Meyer Hospital is part of Cox Health, of course. The new operating rooms should be ready to open in the fall of next year. So about a year away. Bass Pro Shops will open its latest store in Texas tomorrow, located in the Houston area. This is the 16th Bass Pro store in the state of Texas. Pro fishermen Roland Martin and Jimmy Houston will be there for the big grand opening.
Yeah, it makes sense that there'd be a lot of Bass Pro Shops in Texas. Seems like the place for that sort of thing, doesn't it?
Yes, I agree.
Okay. Congratulations are in order for the founder of the Springfield Business Journal. Diane Elizabeth Osis was just inducted into the Missouri Newspaper Hall of Fame. That's pretty cool. She started SBJ in 1980 and ran it until she retired in 2017. So congratulations to her.
I do love the SBJ.
Yeah, they do good work over there. I do as well. The Chiefs beat Atlanta Sunday night to move to 3-0 on the season. You know that. It was a big win for quarterback Patrick Mahomes. He has now won the most games of any quarterback through their first 100 starts. So he has 77 wins in his first 99 starts. That's impressive. And
that is impressive.
That's a winning percentage of, well, I'm not sure. But
I was about to say, for Ethan to do math on the spot is going to be hilarious. Everybody tune in.
It's a 77% winning percentage, as far as I can tell. Win 77 put him past all-time greats, maybe the greatest ever, Tom Brady and Roger Staubach. The Chiefs play again Sunday afternoon against the LA Chargers at Arrowhead. So there you go. And speaking of Chargers, or the Chiefs at Arrowhead.
Yeah, we have a contest. where you could win tickets to the game. So make sure that you go check it out, aroundtheozarks.com, and click on contest, go down to Branson Bowl, and you can win tickets for the game at Arrowhead happening on October 7th.
Yeah, it's the
So
7th of October.
Calendars. Yes, mark your calendars. Be ready for it. And it's going to be a great game. They're playing the Saints, so one to be at. Hopefully the weather will be nice, but somebody's got to win. You'll get tickets to the game, and then also you'll get some Branson official vacation destination of the Kansas City Chiefs custom gear. That is a mouthful, but if you go right now to aroundtheozarks.com and enter to win, you will need the keyword outdoors. Ethan?
The keyword is outdoors.
You really do a great job. You really do.
I wish I could get paid just to do that. Somebody,
I know.
Just
You
a
need
voiceover guy.
Yes, you need a voiceover job.
For somebody on one of those
you
shows.
Need a voiceover job. All right, and then one more thing we want to just get on your calendar is, and a lot of people already have this on their calendar before they ever heard it right here on Around the Ozarks, but the ribbon cutting is coming up for the Ozark Craft Fair because they are celebrating 50 years.
50 years?
50 years. And I've gone to it a number of times. I've taken my mother. The craft fair itself is October 4th, 5th, and 6th.
Yeah, that's a big one at Findlay River Park.
It's down at the Findlay River Park, and it's October 4th, 5th, and 6th. But on October 3rd, they're going to do the ribbon cutting to kind of like kick off the celebration of 50 years.
That's a lot of crafts over a lot of years.
That's neat. I love that. So, mark your calendars and hopefully you can go. And I might be able to take my mom. I think that weekend I speak out of town, to be honest with you. But if not, it's a date. It's a date.
You had a coughing fit yesterday morning. Are you, and I know you coughed all night.
I coughed all night long. I'm still sick.
Last night. Yeah.
So it works for me to do Around the Ozarks news because I'm at home and I'm not around anybody else.
You don't have to go anywhere.
But my other jobs, plural, I'm not going anywhere just because I'm coughing right now. So,
well, if you got a fever,
yeah. So, whenever you're coughing and you're living in a post-COVID world, I mean, I feel like I could push through anything, but should I? Probably not. This is something we learned during COVID. Don't push through. Stay home.
Well, I said it's only for appearances for other people, but so they don't freak out and think that you got COVID or something. But I remember on the air when I would be on TV, sometimes I would sound awful because I would have something in my throat. I felt fine for the most part, but I just had some head thing going on. So I didn't want to waste PTO time by calling in sick. So I came in and slugged through it. But I'd get emails from people saying, do they ever let you off? Why don't they let you stay home? You sound terrible. And I said, they would let me stay home, but I come in because I don't want to waste my PTO time.
Yeah. Well, gone are the days for that though, Well,
I know. Yeah. People lose their minds now, but
yeah. And hey, maybe rightfully so. Maybe the generation behind us had it right all along,
Back then,
I'll tell you, people my age group and older, never took PTO. And I think that it's actually a good thing for the younger generation who often does. And I'm like, good for you.
They take
You know what? You have it, use it.
They take it. That's for sure.
We need to learn. Yeah. From them, honestly.
That is for sure.
Yes.
Well, I'm not, I would say use it, but use it if you got it.
Yeah. There you go. Okay. Well, we'll see you back here tomorrow morning. Hope you guys have a super great day.
Super great day. See ya.
Bye.
Hey, it is Ryan Seacrest. There's something so thrilling about playing Chumba Casino. Maybe it's the simple reminder that with a little luck, anything is possible. ChumbaCasino.com has hundreds of social casino-style games to choose from with new game releases each week. Play for free anytime, anywhere for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. Join me in the fun. Sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply.
It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, sponsored by Rescue Towing, Command Family Medicine, and John's Heating and Air. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday, September 24th, and you are listening to Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather. Thanks for being here this morning. And if you're just getting up, what we're waking up to in the Ozarks today is a little bit of ground fog. We have low visibility in spots across the Ozarks, but a cooler and dry day is ahead for us. We are also talking about conditions staying pretty cool as we head into the rest of the week. So now that it's officially the fall season, it is going to start feeling like it. Visibility, though, this morning, rainfall that came over the weekend. In fact, good rainfall amounts on Sunday and Sunday evening into Monday. That was the case for many of the eastern Ozarks, 3 to 4 inches reported in widespread areas. So beneficial rain. It did come with some thunderstorms, a few reports of gusty winds here and there, and we will likely continue to see the cooler conditions as we head into the rest of the week now that we are on the backside of that cold front. I expect the fog will clear up by mid-morning here, and we'll just be left with cloudy conditions for the rest of the day today. Overcast skies are in my forecast, and highs will remain in the low 70s, 73 for that high temperature across the Ozarks today. Rain then could return for the Ozarks on Thursday night. That's going to be the case Thursday, Friday, Saturday, into next weekend. And it's partly due to that tropical system that I told you about. We could see some conditions interact with some tropical weather, bringing us some heavy rainfall, beneficial rainfall, but still heavy at times. That will be the case for the eastern Ozarks. Once again, we'll have to watch for some flooding because of all the rain that just came this weekend. Around the country, that's one of the items making our headlines. The Western Caribbean could see some tropical development, bringing heavy rain to the Florida Keys. That could happen as early as late tonight into tomorrow. So something to keep an eye on, especially for any folks that know anybody traveling in the area. We don't want any vacations to be ruined, but we'll have to keep a close eye on the Florida Keys with heavy rain from that tropical cyclone heading that direction. Severe thunderstorms and heavy rain also possible for the central Appalachians to the lower Great Lakes. That happens today. In comparison, we're pretty nice here in the Ozarks with high temperatures likely topping out in the 70s. Things are going to feel pretty nice for us across the region. So we'll enjoy our cooler weather and our dry day ahead today. I really think most of Wednesday and Thursday are dry too, and we'll stay with highs in the 70s and lows in the 50s all week. So very comfortable for this time of the year. All right, it's time for the Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister trivia question. The question that I left you with yesterday. Kind of fun. What famous comedian was once a farmhand in Indiana? Do you think it was A, Bill Murray, B, Steve Martin, C, Jim Carrey, or D, Eddie Murphy? When I first heard this question, my first two guesses were Bill Murray or Steve Martin. Doesn't it just seem like they could have come from a farm in Indiana? Well, A is the correct answer. So congrats if Bill Murray was your guess. Yes, indeed. He worked as a farmhand in Indiana from his teen years into his early 20s before making it big in comedy. And then, of course, comedy movies, getting into acting as well. So A, Bill Murray was the correct answer. I'll leave you with the question that I have for you tomorrow. What does a turrifine love? Have you ever heard of that? A turrifine. A, cars, B, turtles, C, cheese, or D, towers. You can enter your guess. That's at aroundtheozarks.com. Thanks so much for listening early this morning. I hope you enjoy the nice day. Once the fog burns off, remember, in the fog, low beams, take it slow out there this morning. Visibility could be below a half mile through about 10 a.m. We should start to see some of that break up around 11 in the lunch hour, but we'll be left with cloud cover all day. Thank you so much to our sponsors, Rescue Towing, Command Family Medicine, and John's Heating and Air. Have a great one. We'll chat again tomorrow morning.
Lucky Land Slots, asking people, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
Lucky? In line at the deli, I guess?
Aha, in my dentist's office. More than once, actually.
Do I have to say?
Yes, you do.
In the car before my kids' PTA meeting.
Really?
Yes.
Excuse me, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
I never win and tell.
Well, there you have it. You can get lucky anywhere, playing at LuckyLandSlots.com. Play for free right now. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus. Terms and conditions apply.